Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be checking out this Razer Ornata V3X. This is going to be a first impressions video, so if you want to see the full review of that, that'll be linked down in the description below after I've had some time to play with it. So the first thing we're greeted with when opening the box is going to be this beautiful keyboard with an instruction manual right up there. And then there's also going to be this wrist rest that attaches here for a more comfortable ergonomic typing experience. Inside of the instruction manual are going to be some pretty cool looking stickers. I would definitely slap these on your laptop or PC. Now this keyboard is going to be more on the budget side. As of making this video, it goes for roughly $40. Alright, so here is the keyboard out of the packaging, and the first thing you can see is that the wrist rest does go right under here, and it is not magnetic, which is kind of like not a deal breaker, but a little bit annoying because if you slip on your keyboard a little, you're always gonna have to kind of push it together. So not a fan of that right away, but then again, this is gonna be one of their more budget keyboards, so it's not a big deal. You can always add magnets yourself if you really want to hack it together. But in terms of the actual build quality, I mean, let's just get the wrist rest right out of the way. I mean, this thing is kind of plasticky, not exactly the highest quality feeling, but at the same time, I do like that it is plastic. It means that it's gonna be very easy to clean and the maintenance is gonna be super easy mode. But some positive things is that this wrist rest does have some rubber grips on the back, so that should be pretty helpful when actually typing around on this. And I do like that they added this nice Razer logo on the wrist rest. It's really going to make it feel like a Razer product, and it just looks really clean overall. Now let's put the wrist rest aside here for a sec and actually look at this keyboard. So first impressions is that this whole thing is going to be made of plastic. It does feel a little bit more on the cheaper side. There's no like aluminum, and you can see if I do like a little bend test here that it does kind of swivel to the left and right. Not too bad, of course. I mean, like I said, this is their more budget lineup, but in terms of the design itself, it looks pretty sleek and clean. It's not like over the top gamery, so I do like that stealth look that they're going for here. And then on the front side here, you can see all of the buttons that glow. You're gonna have your caps lock, some game modifying keys, and if we flip over to the back of the keyboard, you can see that there is gonna be cable router, so you can quickly unplug your cable from the center and route it to the left or right, depending on where your computer is sitting that you'll be plugging this keyboard into. And then you're also going to see that there are going to be some adjustable legs here, and they have 2 levels of adjusting, so that's going to be nice for different positions of ergonomic preferences. Now flipping back to the front over here, you can see that there's going to be media controls all over this keyboard because of its full-size form factor, and you can see that there's volume adjuster knobs here. There's also next and previous tracks, and there's some gaming buttons here that I haven't had a chance to play with in the software, brightness adjusting, sleep keys, and then they also have some lights here where you can quickly check which features are currently on, and the basic one is going to be like caps lock, and then game mode, which is where if you press Windows, it's not going to accidentally kick you out of your game. And the keycaps are going to be fairly basic. They don't have much grip or texture, which might have a more slippery experience when actually typing on this keyboard, but that's okay. But you can see on the key switch itself on the keyboard that this is not a mechanical keyboard. This is going to be a rubber dome keyboard finish, and basically what that means is you're not going to get that clickety tactile feel. Instead, you're going to have like a lump that presses in, but that's not necessarily a problem if you want something ultra silent and budget. These keyboards are going to be great for that. Let's do a quick typing test so y'all can hear what this thing actually sounds like. So overall, not a horrible typing experience. I guess I'm used to mechanical keyboards and they just feel a lot more sleek and clean. These are just going to be the rubber dome switches, so you're going to get that more kind of mushy feel. But again, it's not a bad keyboard if you don't care about mechanical keys. You're going to be just fine when gaming with this thing, and if you want something that looks sleek and clean. So if you've been getting value out of this video so far, I'd really appreciate if you hit that like button and click that subscribe button for more videos like this. Alright, so we just plugged in the keyboard and this is what the RGB lights look like. I'm a big fan of how vivid they are with the backlight because of the white plastic plate on there. That really amplifies the look, and you can see that they do automatically turn off, and we can tweak them in the software more and the patterns as well as how bright it is via the Synapsys Razer software. Now, in order to adjust this keyboard on the fly, what you can do is you can hold the function key here and then press F12 for more brightness, and if you want less, you can hold the F11 key. There's a little brightness icon that indicates that it's less or more light. As far as without using the software, I believe that's all you can do out of the box. You're really going to need the software to fully customize it. So I'm going to go take this keyboard and spend some more time with it, and then I'm going to release my review video, which you can find here once it's uploaded, and that will be a more in-depth review of the keyboard as well as how the software works. But first impressions with the keyboard, I am a big fan of how sleek and clean this thing looks, and I'm also a fan that it comes with a wrist rest, which is going to give you a more ergonomic typing experience, all for only $40, which is a very nice budget price tag. So if you're interested in this keyboard, links will be down in the description below. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.